Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Merry Christmas. Do you have your tea or your coffee or your water or your soda? Diet Coke sounds good. It's a little bit hot. Anyway, I just got out of the shower. I needed to wash my hair. I'm going to color my hair. As you can see, it needs it. So I wanted to do quick makeup. Well, I don't know how quick, but do some makeup with you. See how you're doing this morning or this afternoon and all that jazz. I'm just going to do my regular. And so what has your day been like so far? I hope it's been pretty good. We had our grandson's birthday party last night. I don't know, did I tell you that I was making a carrot cake? I did. I made a carrot. I did. My hand was covering. I made a carrot cake. It was Southern Living carrot cake recipe, and it had pecans and coconut and crushed pineapple in it, and it was so amazing. And I don't know why, but when I'm the one doing stuff like that, I always wait till the last minute. I think I don't like going to the store and all that. It sounds so lazy, doesn't it? It's just not my thing, going to the grocery store. But I did finally in the day. And so the cake was just a tiny bit warm when we went over to his house. And actually it was much better like that. It was warm and delicious. I made the recipe has a buttermilk glaze that you make. I used you guys, I have to tell you what happened. I used 3 9-inch cake pans. We don't have the biggest oven. I'm going to go ahead and do my Milani primer with my hair. The eyeshadow primer. And so I did the 3 cake pans. I thought I had done it in the past too, but we had a different oven. So I think what I did was I used when I made this cake before, it was in a larger oven. This oven's a little bit smaller. And anyway, so I put the cake pans in there with the cake batter that I made that looked really delish. Just laying there as batter, it looked yummy. And they wouldn't fit. So I put 2 in and they hit the back of the oven. And then I put the middle one, they ended up looking like a triangle. I'm like, oh no, they're not gonna fit. And I shut the oven door and it shut. So I thought, oh, wow, how cool is this? It's turning out. Well, that's not the case because, as I'm sure you can figure, the 2 in the back were lopsided. Because yes, I shut the door and I didn't realize that I had pushed the other 2. I mean, it had to be like that. But what's so cool about cake, and especially I think like carrot cake because it was extremely moist, is that when I took them out, I had to, cut the top, the higher side off and then place it where the lower side was. And that actually worked pretty good, come to find out. And then, so when you take these cakes out of the oven, and isn't that cute that he turned 13 years old? I just think it's cool that he likes carrot cake. That's what he wanted, was carrot cake. Anyway, so you take them out and you set them on the rack while they're in the pan still. And you drizzle this buttermilk glaze that I had made on the stove. And then you let it sit for 15 minutes. And then I took the cakes, out of the pan and put them on the oh my gosh, my brain. The grates. They're not grates, but you know what I mean? The cooling racks. There you go. Great. Anyhow, so then they're drying, right? And doing their thing. And so I pieced it all together. Oh, and so then I'm icing it, or, you know, with frosting. I made that cream cheese, delicious cream cheese frosting. And it was so moist that it was not the easiest thing to spread the frosting on. But I got them going. I got them all together. I was literally like sometimes pushing little pieces on and stuff, trying to create a cake. So it was 3 layers. It turned out great. And he loved it. Anyway, that's what happened. One of those things. I don't make cakes very often. So you guys who do, you probably, excuse me, knew that that's something that can happen and to not fret. But it was very good. It was yummy. Alrighty, so I am gonna dry this a little bit. So what did you guys do last night? Anything special? We have these huge, we went to Walmart. Are you surprised? And we purchased these big bulbs for outside. It's a string of lights that goes on your house, and they're big. And I collected them for a couple years, even though we just do really the front of our house. I collected them because I thought they were amazing and I really wanted them, and they were expensive. So I had to take some time to collect them, which I did. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows with my little setup that I've shown you that I use. And they're just not working very good, unfortunately. We have a Ring camera and they're kind of in the way. It's funny. And my husband's vehicle just got broken into. So our camera really matters to us. And anyway, so he's out today. He's off. It's almost his birthday. I'm probably gonna make that cake again because he loved it. And he's off and he is at the store buying some smaller bulbs. But isn't that how life goes right there? Huh? I wanted something, I waited, and it's not really working out. But that's okay. I'm holding on to them because they're expensive. I think it was like $20 a box. It's probably more expensive now because of inflation and everything. But anyway, I'm happy to have some lights, and I'm sure what he'll get will be great. I always want to be the one to pick that stuff out though. So I'm kind of like, please make sure they're this and that, you know, please make sure they're good lights. Please make sure they're have good colors. And oh my gosh. So I'm going to open this Profusion. This is the new one. And let me open it. And you know, I need glasses for that because it's got areas to, I don't want to. So tonight we're going to that same grandson's basketball game. Look at this, y'all. Pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm a little bit intimidated by these colors though. Are you? Do you use major colors or do you use just earth tones, muted stuff? Muted colors. Tea is good. All right, so today I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Strobing Stick that I've shown you. I am going to do a little in the center here, and a little in the center there. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit under my brow. I really liked that look yesterday. That kind of smoky eye. I really like that a lot. I'm going to do that again soon. And you know what? I'm going to use different colors. So it makes it different. I'm really excited about that. All right. So tonight we're going to go to his basketball game. And we have 4 children. And the 2 oldest children are, the oldest has obviously children. She's married and has children. And then the others do not have children yet. But you know what's funny is like, it just feels like yesterday I was going to all these games with our children, and now it's grandchildren. It's amazing how fast time flies by. Did I mention that the tea was good? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm not sure where my new fluffy brush is. That's too fluffy. My too fluffy brush. Where are you? Today is overcast and cold where I live. How about where you live? If you're over in Florida, then I'm sure you're warmer, much warmer. So I'm like I said, I'm a little bit intimidated by these colors. And I don't know that they're my kind of thing. But I'm going to do it anyway, because this is what it's all about, right? It's trying things. I'm going to get a little bit of this. It's called Canopy. And I'm going to put it on my lid. Can you see? My lid, and bring it up. I have real pinky undertones in my skin, so I feel it just seems like, you know, pinker colors are probably a little better for me than this. But I do have green eyes, and supposedly this color is good for green eyes. Let's see. Okay, I can hear my little doggy is up, so I'm gonna have to do a part 2. Sorry. I guess it's not really a pain, but I'll be back.